All right. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Yo, we're going to talk about today's topic. We're going to talk about what true brotherhood is. What true brotherhood is. If you didn't hear what I said, we're going to talk about what true brotherhood. I just need to go live. One more place. All right. All right, I'm here. We're going to talk about I don't know why I can't do this. No, I was able to do. I know that maybe if I go back. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I just gotta do one more thing, and we're gonna dive right into it. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, you know what? All right, let's dive into this. What's up? What's up, cousin? So, let's talk about true brotherhood, right? Let's let's really dive into what true brotherhood is. And if you're paying attention, right? If you're paying attention, what's up? What's up, Instagram? How you doing? If you're paying attention, right, I need you to understand, like, I didn't, I came on here with an intention. I did. Honestly, I did. I came on here with an intention. Because people don't really know what true brotherhood is. They don't. You know, people always, I mean, you know what, people always pushing the agenda of true brotherhood, but people really don't know what true brotherhood is. They don't. They really don't know. And the thing is, right, is that at one point I did. And so I ran into a real right. Now, when I say a real right, that's not necessarily mean that it has something to do with what, you know what I'm saying, being in the gang, or, you know what I'm saying, or anything of that nature, you know what I'm saying? It's just that when I ran into, real friends, when I ran into real rights, it kind of changed my perception on these things. So I want to share it with you. So that's why this is not Motivated Monday. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm guilty of a lot of things. I'm guilty for being shady. I'm guilty for a whole lot of things. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't, like I learn every single day. I learn every single day because I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, a lot of people say they real right. They not real right. I'm gonna keep it above. Like I be sitting here lying. I be sitting here. I literally be sitting here lying to you if I told you that they was. Now, Now, true brotherhood is not what's here today. It's not. True brotherhood is not what it is today. Now, say for instance, right, if you got a bunch of real rights in your corner and you got some real rights around you, you know what I'm saying? Then this message ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, if you want to know what a real right is, then, you know what I'm saying, you can stay here and I explain it to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when I say a real right, I mean a real right person. You know what I'm saying? So, but brotherhood though, right? I ran into a lot of friends in my life. A lot of friends. You know, some people I'm still cool with, you know, still to this day. You know what I'm saying? Some of them real right, some of them wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But it actually took me, it actually took me to be around somebody who actually give a fuck for me to really understand. Well, excuse my language. It took for me to be around some real right people to understand, you know what I'm saying, that I was in error. You know what I'm saying? It took for me to be around a real right to understand, you know what I'm saying, that I was moving incorrectly when it comes to brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You know, brotherhood is not just, brotherhood is a, you know, it's a lifestyle. You know, being real right is, you know, it's a lifestyle. It's not something, you know, like it's not something, you know, that you just call yourself, or it's not something that, you know what I'm saying, it's not something that you know what I'm saying, that you say you is. It's something that you live. You know what I'm saying? That means you true to you, you true to your word, and you true to you. Now, I mean, that's what being real right is. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is too, you know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody pump you up to get you hurt. That's another thing too. You know? So, you know, it's some people out there who may think that, you know what I'm saying, that they your friends, but they really not your friends. A lot of people say, yeah, I got brothers, but they really not your brothers, because when the pressure, you know, when the pressure come in, like when the pressure come down to the nitty gritty, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? Brotherhood today is used loosely. Like it's used loosely. It's not used in its proper form. You know what I'm saying? It's not used with no loyalty. It's not used with no morals behind it. Like it's not used with no type of love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people want you to be loyal to them, but they don't want to be loyal to you, which is the messed up thing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, which is the messed up thing. Real talk. Most religions based on what they can get. Exactly. That's true. See, but the brotherhood I'm talking about, I actually experienced it. You know what I'm saying? And no, I didn't experience when I was, no, I didn't, you know, I can't say that I experienced it when I was young. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't. I can't say that. You know what I'm saying? The brotherhood that I, you know what I'm saying, that I experienced, like, you know what? I'm gonna tell a story. Like, I used to sell dope, right? Um, and I was running for a while. Um, but that's not something I do now, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, whatever feds is watching, I really don't do it. I swear to God, it's something I did do. You know what I'm saying? So, now I mean, so there's no condemnation. You know what I'm saying? About talking about the past. But what I'm saying is this, right? So, I was running. I was running for my plug, right? At the time, right? And the thing is, right, is that, I got the little glizzy buck. Now I mean, I'm playing this little, you know what I'm saying, playing this little armed security guard, all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, we doing a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? And I remember there was this one time, he was like, yo, come and take a ride with me. I take a ride with you. I'm like, yo, but you just told me that. He said, nah, don't worry about that. You know, come and take a ride with me. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm going to come and take a ride with you. He said, yeah, but when you come and take a ride with me, leave your stuff in the house. I said, what? He said, leave your weapon and leave all that shit in the house. Just put it in the bag, put it in the kitchen, leave it in the house. I'm like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we really, like, we took our oath to this thing. Like, if we took our oath to this thing, why am I leaving my stuff in the house? Like, anything can happen. What, so you want me to sit here and have you, what, defend me? No, I'm not doing it. But the thing is, though, I listen to him. I humble myself to him. So I humbled myself to what he said. And I sat in the passenger seat, mad. I was like, yo, the hell is going on? I'm naked right now. My man over here. But he's still busting licks. He's still busting transactions. I'm like, and I'm looking at him mad, upset. He said, I know you may be a little upset. Know what I mean? Because I know you. And I'm like, yeah, you damn well. You know I'm mad. But let me tell you something. Right? It was some D's, right? It was some undercover cops that pulled behind us. He was dirty. I wasn't. I have nothing. I have no weapon. I have no drug. I have nothing on me. And it was the D's, right, that was following us for a while. I'm like, wow. They kept speeding up and down the street. And I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. And he looked at me. He was like, I told you so. So mind you, I'm already at the time dealing with a case. I'm dealing with a case, a weapons case at the time. So, and so this is what he did. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, like I didn't know it was like that. He was like, yeah, that's why I told you to leave your stuff in the house. And I'm over here mad at this man. I mean, when really he was trying to protect me. And I never forgot that. I never forgot that at all. Never forgot that. I remember back in the day when I used to be in the trap with a couple heads. That was the first time I ever saw, before it got fucked up and before, some things had transpired. Like, that was the first time I ever saw, like, real brotherhood. I remember a certain person, he knows exactly who he is. Certain person, he was like, yo, he said, listen, every time you leave this trap, bro, he said, listen, I need you to do a favor for me. I was like, okay. He said, I need you to bring something to the trap every time you come here. It's for consideration. It lets us know that you give a fuck. I'm like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I said, I don't know why. Real talk, I don't know why my Facebook is messing up on this phone. It usually don't be messing up on this phone. It usually don't. So, yeah. So what I'm saying is that I had to be around some real rights to understand what a real right was. To understand who I call my brother or who I've been around. The way they are, like their character is like, it's just not, I'm not saying that bad person. I'm just saying as far as who I was around, it just wasn't, okay, I'm gonna say it flat out. They just wasn't real right. Like, you understand what I'm saying? It just wasn't real right. Like, okay, for instance, like, just recently, like, I remember I got done with a live. Like, my bro called me. He was like, yo, what the F is you doing? And I'm like, what are you talking about? We start going back and forth. We start arguing. We start arguing for like 25 minutes. Because he really trying to get me to understand what's going on. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that's true brotherhood. Right? That's true brotherhood. Real talk. A person who call themselves your brother or a person who call themselves your sister, you know what I'm saying? That's really, that like they show it. Like, real talk, like, it's not something, it's not something that they talk about with you. It's just something that they show. It's just a relationship between the both of y'all. Whether if it's brotherhood or sisterhood, they show these things. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They show these things. But back to the story. The story is, right, the story who I used to run with. So before I got off the topic, we was conversing, and I was like, yo, man, yo, thank you. And then not only that, it was another time. Like, it's been a whole bunch of other times where we was getting ready to do things, and he looked me dead in my eye. I was like, nah. I looked at him, I said, why? Like, what's the problem? Like, he was like, nah, that's just not, let's just focus on this. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, but what about it? He was like, yo, let's just focus on this. And the thing is, you want to know something? He was the most calmest and the most peaceful in a mix of either war or in a mix of adversity. I ain't never saw a man that peaceful. I ain't never saw a man that peaceful and able to really make logical decisions while the fire is on. Bro, that's a gift, bro. Like, real talk, bro. And you don't come across people like that all the time. That's something that you don't come across. You don't come across people like that. People who are logically able to make logical decisions with your life and their life at the same time while they're going through some type of adversity all at once. That's true leadership. And I'm not going to lie, being around him put a battery in my back for me to understand, like, hold up, yeah, I still got some growing to do. Like, that's just like, real talk. That's just like, that's just like my man Zoe, right? Now I wasn't doing anything with him. He wasn't running or nothing like that. He's just a good friend. Like, even though we didn't argue several times and he know I'm stubborn, and I know sometimes he just like control, you know what I'm saying? He just like to try to control the conversation. I don't be jacking that shit, but what I'm saying is that, right, that's something that we understand about each other. You know what I'm saying? That's true brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, not somebody who gonna be around you and they feel some fucked up, like, excuse my language, they feel like their intention for you is not good, but yet they call yourself a brother that is not a brother. I don't care if y'all related, or I don't care if y'all part of a gang. Do you hear me? A person who has any type of bad intention for you, but still call themselves a brother, that brother is Judas. That brother is Judas. Real talk. Real talk. The kiss is what the kiss is what brings all this stuff up. Because for the simple fact is that you got people out here that's like that, who will smile in front of your face and turn around and talk about you like a dog. And talk about you like you don't exist. And when they see you again, they look at you. Listen, people are going to be loyal to who they want to be loyal to. And this is the truth. People are going to make time for, it don't matter what you've done. It don't matter what type of loyalty that you have shown. Like, it don't matter about none of that. Right? Right. Exactly. No shit that you, exactly. Exactly. Like, it don't matter how much loyalty that you have shown, or how much y'all helped each other, or how much y'all didn't sharpen each other iron. You know what I'm saying? Both wash the face, hand washes hand, both wash the face. Like what I'm saying to you is that where there is cruel intentions, there is no brotherhood. There's no brotherhood. But what is true brotherhood, though? That's the main question. That's the main question of today. What is true brotherhood? Is it backdooring your mans? No, that's not true brotherhood. That's not true brotherhood. This is not supporting your, well, I mean, if it's not supporting your brother, that's not true brotherhood. Because you're supposed to support your brother. That's not true brotherhood. It's not. It's not. Listen, true, right? True brotherhood and fake brotherhood has been here since the beginning of time with Cain and Abel. It's been here since the beginning of time. You saw it throughout history, in relationships, in the media, in everything. You saw it for yourself. True, the real rights and fakes ain't been here since the beginning. I'm not here to tell you what, like, I'm not here to tell you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell you, I'm not here to tell you who's real right and who's fake. I'm here to tell you to keep your eyes open while you live this life, while you live this thing called life. Because it's not a fair life. And true brotherhood is not on this earth. Now, if you're around some true brothers, cool. Touche. This message ain't for you. But if you trying to get, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. Listen, I'm going to keep it true with you, right? Being around real life, being around real rights will change your life and change how you look at things. It'll change everything about you. Being around real rights. Because it's some type of leadership, it's some type of guidance. You have to get around somebody who care. You have to get around a couple people who care about you. Like, you have to get around that type of intention. Not people, you know what I'm saying? Not the type of intention that's not right for you. Like, where it'd be like, I don't know. Now, if you pledged into something and you are around the guys and you pledged into that, then you have to live and die by that. You understand what I'm saying? Regardless on how they may be, what they may be, or what they may show. But you still got to keep your eyes open. But if you took a pledge, you have to live and you have to die by that. Because if you don't, you playing with your life. There's no, listen, you have different type of brotherhoods out there. You have different types of brotherhoods. But the most important thing is loyalty. But there's no loyalty. People don't show no loyalty to that. People don't show no loyalty. Like, how will you sit here and say that you can't push the narrative of brotherhood when you don't even want to be loyal? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Real talk. That's an oxymoron. Because everybody want you to do something, want you to be loyal, but they not loyal themselves. That don't make sense. And then they get mad when you see their BS. And this goes for brothers and sisters. They get mad because people only worry about themselves. People are not about true brotherhood. They not. And the thing is, though, is I'm guilty for that too. I'm guilty for that. I'm guilty for understanding I'm guilty for this. I'm guilty for understanding that I was around the wrong people. Like, I've been around, you know what I'm saying? Not snakes. I'm not going to say snakes. I'm not going to say snakes. Now, because all of them wasn't snakes. Real talk. All of them wasn't snakes. They just didn't know how to be a true friend. That's one. Real talk. But the thing is, though, is that what I can say as a man, as I look back now, is that maybe I wasn't being a true friend either. You know what I'm saying? So there I got my karma. You know what I'm saying? It don't have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like when you point some stuff out, you gotta point your own stuff out too. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. I had to run into some real rights for a real right to look at me and be like, yo, bro. We understand, bro, that you're a cool guy. We understand that. But this is how we move. This is how we move over here. Is it you gonna move like that? You gonna adapt? Because this is a brotherhood. The first time I ever heard that word was in the Nickerson Gardens. I was in the back of the car and he looked at me and said, yo, it's a brotherhood, bro. You might be the toughest dude. I don't know. And I'm not. This is a brotherhood. I said, wow, this is just crazy. Real talk. So what I'm saying is, as you were able to find and start your journey. Yeah. So see what the thing is though is that true brotherhood will help build you. Arbor Parks know, Arbor Parks know what I'm talking about. True brotherhood will build you. It's not going to tear you down. No matter what type of lifestyle you in. Right? Real talk. No matter what type of lifestyle you in. True brotherhood is not going to tear you down. True brotherhood will always have your back if you got their back. And this is true. I'm not saying this just to talk. I'm saying this by experience. Being around real rights will change your life. It will. Regardless what lifestyle that you're in. Because being real right is something that you live. It's not something that you just say that you are. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You got to understand that. There's a difference. There's a difference between somebody who say they real right and show that they real right. There's a difference. And it's not you don't necessarily have to be in a gang for you to call yourself real right, though. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm just using that analogy to clear up what I'm saying. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this again. Regardless of who you're around, if you're placed into something, you're going to live and you're going to die by that. Regardless of what you say. Or you playing with your life. You playing with your life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So brotherhood is important. Brotherhood is important. Like brotherhood, sisterhood, all that is important. Friendship is important. Friends, right? Friends, the thing is, right? The word friend is used so loosely, but people don't really know how to be friends because everybody out for self. I know I said that about like 2-3 times, but it's true. It's true. This is what I'm talking about. It's true. And at times, all of the brotherhoods that I've been around, always been real right. Always been real right. Because you're going to learn something. It's going to make you a sharper person. It's not something that, right? It's not something that, and the thing is, I'm still learning over time. Like, I'm still learning. Real talk. I'm still learning. I'm still learning still to this day. Like, real talk, I'm still learning still to this day. I'm still learning still to this day. Why? Because I'm a human. But it's one thing I do know how to do is move real right. But even though you moving real right, you can't expect nobody else to move like that. You can't expect nobody else to move like that. Because, let me tell you why. 1 or 2 reasons. It's because, for one, at one point, when they was moving like that, and they was moving with the love, they was moving with the, I'm my brother's keeper, I'm my sister's keeper, they got fucked over. So now what you got? You got a snake in your backyard. You don't have a snake because they meaning to be a snake. You got a snake. You got a person with ill intentions to be around you to get what they trying to get, because the simple fact is that they've been fucked over, so they don't want it to happen to them again. So now they moving with cruel intentions. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And then you got that other person who just don't know. They haven't talked. Like, not talked, but they haven't ran into it. Like, they haven't did knowledge itself. Like, they haven't bumped into it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? When you wanted, the universe will put everything together, regardless of who you are on this planet, regardless on where you at, regardless on what you do, regardless on what type of lifestyle you live. When first impression Excuse me. First impressions is everything. Let me tell you why though, right? First impressions is everything because the simple fact is that when a person first see you, they see what you stand on. You didn't think I was going to say that, but it's true. People see it. It's not like people don't see it. People do see it. People see what you selling, even if you're not selling. People can see your intentions. People see who you are. Real talk. People see that. Now, some people they know how to craft it and become a likable person. You know what I'm saying? But eventually the truth comes out. Eventually the truth comes to the light about what type of person they are. And that's exactly why I be on here every day talking about I'm only human, because it's true. It's true. I am only human. I am only human. But what is true brotherhood? What is true brotherhood? True brotherhood is not what's today. It's not. It's not. So all the people out there, right, who've been listening, my shadow watchers, uh, people who tapping in and out, I need you to understand this, right? I need you to understand this, right? If a person tell you that this union is forever, if a person look you in your eye and tell you that, listen, loyalty is the only thing that matters when it comes to this relationship, show it. Show it that you're capable of it. But don't let yourself drown in that, of being used and abused. Because there is a time when you have to draw your limits. There is a time that you got to put your foot down. There's a time you got to be like, no, I ain't dealing with this stuff. Like you understand what I'm saying? You have to show that you're a capable person, and you have to show that you can be trusted. You have to show that. That's what comes a part of brotherhood. Time will tell. But the thing is, though, is that the same way, right? The same way that you're being watched, watch them too. Like, all right, yeah, I did this, I did that. Okay, all right. It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to in this soul tie, in this relationship, in this brotherhood, in this sisterhood. I've been doing what I'm supposed to. Let me start studying their actions. And if their actions come out to be a lie, address it. Because that's what true brotherhood is all about. Right? And if they ain't trying to hear what you're saying, let their ass go. Because it's about you. It's about you. That's what it's about. It's about you protecting you, not you protecting somebody else. Time will tell if a person is not supposed to be around you. Just like I said in the last live yesterday, people come around for reasons and seasons. Reasons and seasons. So yeah, you have to let a person live out their thing. Like, you have to let a person live out their reason while they're in your life. You have to let a person live their reason out. But if they don't show and prove, it's up to you. It's up to you if you let them go. Because for the simple fact is that what you don't want is you don't want somebody around. You don't want somebody around you using you for your loyalty, and they don't really mess with you like that. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that. Real talk. And some of us, right? And some of us be knowing that people don't have right intentions, but yet still, you still sit there and you still let that person use you for your loyalty. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Loyalty ain't that damn strong for me to be used. Like, real talk. But people use that though. That's why I keep asking, what is true brotherhood? I know what true brotherhood, but that's why I keep asking you, what is true brotherhood to you? What is true brotherhood to you? Because people use that notion for you to, for you to drop your guards. Like, okay, yeah, we brothers. No, the fuck, we not brothers. We not brothers. We ain't sisters. We ain't nothing. We ain't nothing until you show me you deserve to be around me. People have to deserve to be around you. You just can't let a motherfucker come around you. Because if you let a motherfucker come around you, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Real talk. You're going to regret it. Because you just letting any old body come around you. Real talk. Like the boy Jesus. He had 12 people around him. He knew every last one of them. Including Jesus was the 12. Including Judas. He knew everybody around him. And he knew what they was capable of. Even when he was like, yeah, you love me. I love you. You know what he said? He said, you're going to deny me 3 times. Even when Judas, when he tried to kiss him, he said, oh, okay, cool. So there will be people around you that's like that. Who going to somehow, some way find their way around you. But you have to keep your eyes open to understand who's real right and who's not. Who's about true brotherhood and who's not. But you also have to allow people to live their reason out, to live their life out, live their reason why they're in your life out. So I'm going to ask you again, before I log out, what is true brotherhood to you? What is true brotherhood to you? You don't want to sit here and let people use that word. People have to show. People got to show it. Stop letting people, don't let nobody pump you up and get you shot. Ice Cube said that in Friday After Next. That shit is true. Don't let nobody pump you up and get you shot. Don't let nobody put a battery in your back and get your ass shot. Because you want to be loyal to the brotherhood. Yeah, all right. I'll put a bullet in that. Like, for real. Because at the end of the day, you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself. You have to. You have to protect yourself. You got to protect your mind. You got to protect your spirit. You got to protect your body. You have to protect yourself. If you're not willing to protect yourself in this day and age, you might as well just stay in the house. Don't come outside. Stay in the house. For real. Stay in the house. Stay in the house. Lock the door. Get a 9 to 5. Don't come outside. There's no reason for you to come outside. There's no reason for you to come outside. Not getting off a topic. So what I'm saying to you is, what is true brotherhood to you? Because true brotherhood is not around. Now, if you have true brotherhood around you, if you have that around you, this message is not for you. But you want to get around some solid people who you can learn from. What's good? What's good, bro? How you? Yeah, Ray, he out in Phoenix. Talk, he a great person, He a really great person. So that's what I'm saying. You want to get around some really great people, some really solid people who gonna help you and you can help them. I only ran into a couple of those people. Only ran into a couple of those people. A couple. It's like a hand, I can count on my hand how many solid people I done ran into. And it's not that many. It's not that many, which is crazy. It's not that many because they don't have good intentions for me. They have good intentions for themselves, which is cool. It's okay. But right, when it comes to friendships and brotherhoods, right, you have to understand who's for you and who's not for you, who you want around and who you don't want around. You have to understand that. You have to understand that. Don't let nobody use the word friend or word brother, or any type of word that connects to you on an emotional level and blind you and send you in a direction or mess up what you got going on because they got ill intentions. How you know when they silent? Time will tell. Time will tell when they're silent. Okay, solid person. Solid person is a real right. I was just saying this in the beginning. A solid person is a real right. A solid person is a real right. And elaborating on it, it's not about what they say, it's how they move. And this has something to do with brothers and sisters. This don't got nothing to do with just one gender, brothers and sisters. Because there's some sisters out there who got a brother and a sister relationship where they don't have right intentions for the person they're around. Real rights will change your life, right? Being around somebody who really care about you, that will change your life. That will make you double take and be like, oh, you know what? Yo, it's people out there that really give a F about me, that really care about me. That will make you think about the decisions that you make before you make it. Because you will understand. Because you will understand what you do don't only affect you, but it affect everybody else around you. So you have to understand that. When you understand that, you understand life. You understand life. Right? And if you got somebody that's like that around you, keep them around you. Don't let them go. Real talk. That's just like, that's just like some men out there. They got real talk, they got a good solid woman. A good solid real right woman around them. Fucking her over. Just fucking her over. Just fucking her up. Being snake, being devious, all different type of things. But when you lose something like that, I'm going to tell you something. When you lose something like that, it will affect you in the future. It will. It will affect you in the future. You're not about to just, real talk. Like, what's up, Instagram? Like, hold up. Oh, yeah. What's up, TikTok? Like, you not getting ready to just get away without dealing with karma. Fucking over a good person. Fucking over a real right. Like, you understand what I'm saying? People gotta learn to let shit go. That's true. People do gotta learn to let shit go. And we also gotta learn how to let people go. But you know, you wanna know something? You wanna know something? When a person is benefiting off of you, they gonna try their hardest to stay in the loop with you. Even if they know they don't fuck with you. Because why? Because they benefiting off you. It's because they benefiting off you. Is because they're benefiting off you. When a person is benefiting off you, that's your man's. That's your man's. Where you go, they go. If it's 21 gun salute, 21 gun salute with them too. If you get into a bang out, they coming too. Real talk. That's a fact, but you gotta be able to see that. Yeah, you do. You do gotta be able to see that. You do. But that happens over time, though. That happens over time. That's when you find out true brother. That's true. But that happens over time. But the thing is, though, is that you want to know something? What's up? What's up, TikTok? I see you. I see you tuning in. Like, the thing is, right, about time is this. You gotta let a person live out the reason why they're in their life. Now it can happen in an instant. It can. But you have to let a person live out the reason why they're in your life. You have to. You have to. You have to find out, like, reasons and seasons. All it takes is a real situation to see how it plays out. Exactly. But that happens through time. That happens through time. Time. Yo, time is something else, yo. Time is something else. Time is of the essence. It is. Time is of the essence. But just like I said, don't let nobody blind you with brotherhood notion. I don't care if they're a Christian or not. I don't care what they are. I don't care if they serve the devil. Don't let nobody bring that word up and they're not willing to show it. They're not willing to show it. I don't care if they are Satanists. I don't care if they're part of Illuminati. Like, real talk. If they're part of Illuminati, real talk. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. Time is of the essence. Don't let nobody take that word and put it and blind you, because love blinds. Don't let nobody take that word and blind you, and now you don't see nothing. And now the only thing you saying is it's about a brotherhood. What brotherhood? There is no brotherhood. There is no brotherhood. If a person cannot show and prove about what the hell they talking about, there is no brotherhood. But just like I said though, if you take a pledge, now, okay. Now, I'm gonna be wise when I say this, because I'm not just gonna say it. Listen, because it might be people out there that might take it the wrong way. So, all my gangsters, right? Who pledged to something. Understand this, right? Your loyalty is what you pledge to. That's where your loyalty is. How do you forgive them when you hurt? Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Your loyalty is what you pledge to. Your loyalty is what you pledge to. And all my gangsters out there know what I'm talking about. Your loyalty is what you pledge to, not always the person. Because the person who you're around and versus you might have two different agendas. So your loyalty is what you pledge to. That's how you know if you're around real rights or not. That's how you know. Because your loyalty is what you pledge to. Everybody know a real right when they see one. Your loyalty is what you pledge to. And you can see it in the person. It's not something like, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that you can get around. It's something that you can see. You can see if a person is real right or not. You can see that. But yet again, if you pledge to something, whether if it's banging, whether if it's selling, regardless of what you're doing, whether if it's being homeless, because some people be pledging to being homeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lifestyle too. That's a whole nother lifestyle. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about that some other day about being homeless. So when you pledge to it, you pledge to that. And you live and you die by the purpose, not by the person. Because that person might not have the same intention. So you gotta be, when you be loyal, when you get around something like that and you pledge your life to that, you're gonna live and die by that notion. But you have to be loyal to the purpose. That's what you gotta be. You have to be loyal to the purpose, not to the person. Because a person might have ill intentions. Now, forgiveness. How do you forgive when you hurt? Now, that's true brotherhood. True brotherhood is actual forgiveness. True brotherhood. Listen, I was just talking to my mans about this the other day. Like, true brotherhood is not something that you talk about. That's something that you actually really live. And the thing is, right, is that when you have true brotherhood, a true sisterhood, that trueness never really goes nowhere. That brotherhood never goes nowhere, even if you mad at him. Even if you mad at him, even if you mad at her, they, she, him, shim, I don't care who they are. The true brotherhood never goes nowhere. You can't fall out. Like true brother, you can't fall out. Because that love for that person will always still be there. Will always be there. So you have to understand that. To forgive, you have to really observe the situation and come to terms and let it go. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you do have the distance. Be free and be free and deal with it. That's true. That's true. That's true. But the thing is, though, is that forgiveness is an action. Forgiveness is a key to your life. And a lot of people don't know that. The more you forgive, the more farther you're going to get. And this is true. The more you hold a grudge, the more you're going to be held back. Because that thing is in your soul. Forgiveness, right? Forgiveness is the key to life. A lot of people don't know that. You know how much I had to forgive people? Right? And then sometimes what the hell? That shit was random. Okay. Oh, that's deep. Forgiveness is hell yeah. Forgiveness is an action. Forgiveness is an action. It's an action word. That's just like faith. Faith is an action word. Faith is not something that you talk about. But that's getting off the topic though. Right? And sometimes, right? True brotherhood also, don't worry about it, bro. I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't tripping. So, I'm talking to Instagram, y'all. So, the thing is, bro, sometimes, right? Sometimes true brotherhood, right? And Carlton said this. Sometimes you see true brotherhood when real situations play out. Sometimes you see that. That's how you know when a person like really care, really give a fuck. Because they standing by their notion of who they are. Like for real. Because let me tell you something. And this is the secret to life. Secret to life, secret to relationships, forgive and understand how far they can go with it. That's true. But the thing is, let me tell you the secret to this here life. Right? The secret to this here life, right, is that how a person deal with you, and I done said this in a lot of lives, how a person treats you is important. How a person treats you is important. That's important for you to know. But the secret to life is this. When a real situation happens, then you will see who out for self, and who's selfless. Because your brother, I'm not gonna lie, I'm trying to watch what I say when I say this. But a true brother, true sister is not gonna wanna see you in that situation anyway. If it's not worth it. Like if it's not worth it, is what I'm saying. Like if they could because you have to understand something, right? Like I learned a lot of things from the outside in, not the inside out. I had to be around people to understand this here life. And I also had to, see, I was living my life on the outside. I was going around in circles on the outside, understanding that, okay, yeah, this is life. I got to take life serious. But life starts from the inside out. Now hear me out. Life starts from the inside out, not the outside in. Your life starts from the inside. It starts with your character. It starts by the way that you carry yourself. Everybody can see that. Everybody can see that. So that's why it starts from the inside out. Like, I remember getting around people, right? Getting around a couple heads. And I actually saw what I wanted to get to. or I saw what I wanted to be. And they helped me get there. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They like, all right, you know what? We're going to do this with you. We're going to do this with you. But we can't do this with you. Because the simple fact is that you're not tied into us. But we can do this with you. We can do that with you. That's open communication. Like, okay, listen, you're not from here. You're not from this. But we understand who you are. So we gonna show you something. Like you understand what I'm saying? Let me elaborate. Like, you have to understand that there will be some type of direction that you will get. Because, all right, let me say it like this. Instead of being long-winded. Make a long story short. People can see what you can't. That's simple. There you go. Right on the net. People can see what you can't. People can see what you can't. So that has to do with attitude. If you got a bad attitude, you're like, nah, I don't got a bad attitude. And 2, 3, 4, 5 people like, yeah, you do have a bad attitude. You don't see it. In the Bible it says this. In the Bible it says, every man be right in his own eyes. So that means that when you fucking up, right? Some people know when they fucking up. Some people innately know when they fucking up. Other people don't. Other people can't see what they're doing. Other people can't see that they're making a mistake. Why? Because they're prone to it. Other people can't see if it's wrong or not. Other people can't. But people can see. A lot of people can't see it in real time. That's true. That's true. That's true. Some people, a natural, and this is a fact. A natural given is when a person fuck up, they blame other people. I got that from Robert Greene. Reading his books. Reading his books. He said that. When he said that, I said, oh wow. That's crazy. That's true. But that's, you know what I'm saying? But that's the bias. But that is the biasness, the biasness of the human nature, though. The first instance is to blame somebody else, not themselves. Somebody else is guilty, not you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I sit here and tell you that, yeah, I am guilty. I am guilty for a lot of things. I am. Because I'm only a human being. I'm only a human being. When you understand that you're a human being and you still got learning to do, then you can grow. But until you understand that until you understand that you are a human being and you will mess up over time, that you will fail before you win, you're not going to grow. You're not going to grow. Because lessons and blessings come with lessons. You know, a lot of blessings I done ran into came with big lessons. But, yeah, I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share that about true brotherhood, my around real rights. I just wanted to share that with you. So until next time, I don't know. I might go live tomorrow too. You know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot to say. So, yeah. So, till next time, you just tune into another episode of Motivational Mondays. Listen, you can catch me on Spotify. This will be on Spotify. It will be on TikTok. We'll be on Instagram. We're live on all platforms right now. The Man in the Streets project will be coming out. The soundtrack will be coming out with it. It's gonna be, I believe, like a 4 or 5 like probably like a 7-song EP, right, for the soundtrack, right. So the single will be out soon. We will be shooting a video for it. I have another TikTok for that. So and also too, the website. The website is done. The website getting ready to go live, so you will be able to catch my lives through the website. So I mean, so if you get a membership, right, the second that you get a membership, the second I'll be able to point you in the right direction, so you can, I mean, make sure that you tune into every live that's live. But till next time, peace to you, TikTok. Yo, thank you for tuning in. Real talk, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate TikTok. Till next time, peace. All right, Instagram. It's always good being around y'all. It's always good seeing y'all tune in. Till next time, you can catch me on Mondays. This is just off the whim experiment. But till next time, peace. For Instagram. Oh wow. Okay. Y'all really tuned in. Yeah. Facebook is always good to tap in with y'all. It's always good. And I'm beginning to see y'all tune in a lot more too. So till next time, you can always catch me on Mondays. If you don't catch me any other day, you can always catch me on Mondays between 12 and 1. Okay? All right? For Motivational Mondays. Till next time, peace, Facebook.